everyone, my name is Mehdi Mirfata and I'm recording this orientation to get you started with your class. When you log in to your class on Canvas, you would see a similar page like this. You may see a different logo here for your college since I'm teaching this course at different community colleges. Read the information about me, your instructor, and you can click on Start here. It would take you to explore your class. You can view the video presentation of online orientation, very similar to this presentation right now. Please view the online orientation under the online quiz on Canvas or in the assignments link to get started with your class. As you viewing the online orientation, you would be prompted to answer a series of questions. Please answer all the questions to receive the full credit for this activity. When you click on the video presentation, it will take you to my YouTube channel to receive reminders for all video solutions for your class. You can subscribe to this channel. Then you can click on Next. Please print the calendar in the syllabus and include it in your portfolio. This clip it shows you how to prepare your portfolio for your class. And the next step is to post your bio for this class. Click on Next and read the instructions carefully here, and the rubric it shows here as how you would receive points. If you click on these three dots here, you can show the rubrics and you would receive 1 point for posting your bio, 1 point when you embed your picture in the bio, and you will receive another point when you respond to at least one students in class. You could get a total of 3 points for this activity. You can read my bio here, and this is instruction as how to embed your picture in your page here to complete your bio. You just simply click on reply and you complete your bio here. Click on Next. Here it shows how to log into Myopenmath, which we are going to refer to that as Mom from here on. Please view this presentation for all the steps you need to take to access Mom to complete the online assignments. All the online homework and online exams are in Mom. Alright, you click on Next. That should take you to the page to access 24/7 online tutoring. Please sign up for this program as soon as possible. So if you need help with any of your math questions, you can either post your questions in their discussion forum or ask for a tutor to join you live to go over your questions. Then we're going to click on Next again, and that would take you to the checklist as all the items that you are supposed to be completed by now. You should register for Mom, printed the calendar in the syllabus and included in your portfolio, posted your bios in the discussion forum, and have access to 24/7 online tutoring
with NetTutor.
And this is where we start viewing the PowerPoint presentations. As you can see in the left section, you can click to change the pages of the PowerPoint, and you can click on the video lecture here for this PowerPoint presentation. So you can fast forward this video lecture for the sections that you're browsing here in this PowerPoint. Then you can click on next to go to the next set of PowerPoint presentation the same way, and the next one after. Once you're done with those PowerPoint presentations, you would see a list of other video lectures that I strongly recommend to at least view a few of them, and especially for the sections that you still feel you need to practice more or you are still struggling with those topics. The very first one is a video lectures for chapter 1 from the publisher. If you click on this, it will take you to all the examples and video presentations. And if you click on the next set here, video lectures, when you click on the next one, it will take you to one of my colleagues' video lectures on that topic. So I strongly suggest to view these in this order for each topics as needed. And the last one here also will take you to the YouTube video lectures for more traditional lectures for the same topics. So you have a choice of selecting any of these extra video lectures available to view. Animated flowchart also is really good tool. As you can see, is presented to you in these orders. Just click on them and go over each topics as you need. So this page basically gives you extra video lectures for the sections that we covered.
Alright, I'm going to click on next. Now you're ready to log into MOM to complete the online homework assignments. If you are already registered for MOM, when you click on this link, it should take you to the page where you can complete all the online assignments. Please make sure to view the presentation for how to access MOM and complete the assignments. At this point, you want to click on modules again, where you can see all the pages in the modules, and go to continue with the next page of the instructions. This is where we were. Log into MOM to complete the online homework assignments, and then when you click on the next page right below that, it would allow you to jump to the next presentation. Okay, when we click on next, it will take you to the end of chapter 3, where you can access the supplementary video lectures. Again, I strongly recommend to view all these extra video lectures. You can fast forward them, especially for the sections that you need more help. That would be a great reference. When you click on the next again, it will take you to the page where you can log in to MOM and take the first exam on chapters 1, 2, and 3. When you're in MOM, if you missed any assignments, make sure to complete them before you take the online test. And if you click on next again, that will take you to where you need to print the practice test number 1. As you can see here, you have a copy of the practice test number 1 as well as the solutions and the video solutions for each section. Please make sure to compare your answers with these solutions, and then when you click on next, it would take you to the discussion forum where you need to embed your solution in the discussion forum. You can refer to this short video lectures as how to embed your pictures as needed, and then you would receive points for all these activities. You click on next again, it would take you to the checklist once again, where it shows where you're supposed to be at this point. You should have completed all the notes from the PowerPoint presentations, built your summaries for all those chapters. You can build a summary for each chapter or section and post your summary in the discussion forum. You will receive points for doing this as well. Printed and completed the practice test number 1, the one I just showed you, and posted in the discussion forums. And you have access to the formula sheets, tables, TI calculator, references, and all at this point as well to prep for the first test. And then when you click on next, it would take you to the next PowerPoint presentation to prepare for the next exam, and this format repeats itself. Discussion links are right here. Pay attention to the discussion. You have a general forum here, Q&A forums, where you can put general questions here, student bio, and these are the forums that you can post your math questions and also post your summary sheets here under the discussion forums. You can also see the assignments in order if you need that, and all your grade would get populated here. When you click on the assignments, you see the online homeworks here under Mom Online Homework. Please read these instructions carefully. All homework assignments and exams are done in Mom. You can find it under the module. You have your homework grade registered in Mom. Anytime you log in, follow the due dates for the assignments in Mom only. I will post the total grade for the homework assignments on Canvas, so don't pay attention to the due dates that you see here, December 18th. This is when I would post all your grades from Mom to Canvas, but you can access all your grades by logging to Mom, and all the assignments are there. So as I mentioned before, when you select the module in the menu, you can jump to each page of the instructions. One of the link that we explored earlier is how to log into Mom. This is where we talked about how to view this introduction for getting started with Mom. If you already viewed this link, you can stop this orientation at this point. If not, the rest of the orientation is the playback of this presentation.
What I want to show you is how to get to Myopenmath. So I'm going to put this in student view. When you click on right this link, it says, basically at the top says My Open Math, access your online homework, no need for course ID, because I put that there because there have been emails asking for that, and I think it's very obvious. There's no need. So what do? You click on it. You either have an account with mom, My Open Math, or you don't. If you do, you use your username and password, you sign in, you're there. What if you don't? You just create an account, enter a username, password, just like the usual one. So I'm going to assume everybody can do that. So basically, you click on the very top module and you start registering. I'm going to go back. If I click on that again, it will ask me for registration. So if I have registered, it won't. So I'm going to change this from the student view, and therefore, if I click on it, it gives me access to the course. This is mom or My Open Math. So let's see how this thing is going to work. So you're here in My Open Math. At the very top, you see exams. And the reason I put it at top, because in the past I've seen students having problem finding it, and they are all timed, they have due dates, and they are password protected. Then in the beginning, welcome to the statistics and probability. There is some legend explaining what each symbol stands for. The next one is what we call a calendar that shows what is due and when it's due. Notice the very first thing on Thursday, IA is introduction to My Open Math. It's an introduction assignment, which tells you how to use My Open Math. It's due in a couple of days. And then you see a bunch of homeworks and the exam one that takes place then and there. And then exam two and the rest of them. Now, what I want to make sure everybody understands, you see all the homework for the first exam is due the day before. Does it mean I have to wait until then to do the homework? Absolutely not, because if you do, you will get behind and you will not be able to catch up. I expect you to do your homework on a daily basis. This is the only way to succeed in this course. So every day do a couple of sections. By the time we get to the exam time, it is not a big deal at all. So that's as far as the calendar. By the way, you have a choice. Over here, you see number 4. You can click on it and you use more weeks or less weeks. It's your choice if you want to expand it or make it smaller. Now, note, follow the course by following modules in My Open Math and in Canvas. They cover the same topics. Do not pay attention to the number for the chapters, as these chapter numbers may not agree in Canvas and in MOM. So I can't emphasize this enough. Just pay attention to the module. And the first exam is module 1. So take a look. Module 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is module 0? That's what I want to discuss. In short, module 0 consists of many resources for you. As it reads, text, gradebook, calendar, late pass, formulas, online calculators, so on and so forth. So module 0 is just a bunch of resources with one exception. The exception is introduction to My Open Math assignments is here. It has to be done today because you really want to know how to deal with My Open Math. So I'm going to quickly show you when you click on introduction to My Open Math. The idea behind this is to show you how to input your information and mathematical symbols as you come across your homework assignments. Please do that. It doesn't take long, but it is helpful. What I want to just add here, if you answer something, let's say here, notice this is a simple number. I can put the numbers, but if I need to put mathematical symbols, it becomes available to me. The moment I click on that, I wanted to show you that. So for example, 79.8955. So that's the answer. Let's say you can do the next one and the next one. Let's submit question just for the sake of argument. Notice the moment I submit that, it shows a check mark. I haven't made a mistake. I need to do more questions. If you say you're done, notice what happens. It brings you here. It shows that question 1, we got a portion of it is right. The rest we must do. And questions 2 all the way to the last one are unattempted. You can resume or exit. Module 0. So the first thing, as I mentioned, is Introduction to Myopenmath. Then you have the text. The text is really a reference text. I stick with my own PowerPoints, but this is a good reference. You can always use it. And it shows various versions, such as a PDF file or web format. And as you can see, we have the different chapters. You can search for a topic. If you click on this, it will take you for more information about the text. So the text can be found under modules. Gradebook, calendar, late pass, so on and so forth. If you click on the Gradebook, this is a short video which takes maybe a couple of minutes explaining how the Gradebook works. Same thing for calendar. Same thing for how to use a late pass. I highly recommend you watch those. And this portion explains how to look up your own grade at any time. We have formula sheets here as well as in Canvas. I put a bunch of free online calculators. Take a look. I highly recommend you look at each and every one of them and see what works the best for you. Free online calculators. This is statistic calculator. This is Star Trek calculator that does stats. Standard deviation calculator, p-value calculator, and we have more online sources, a calculator such as Desmos, other external websites. Under Module 0, we find a lot of resources. Please take a few minutes of your time, explore it, see what you can find there. The thing I want to explain as far as the late pass is concerned, if you don't do the homework in a timely manner, you have a couple of days to do that using a late pass. You have to ask for a late pass, and I've made it available for these students, and you receive 10 to 20% penalty. So you're not going to get full credit as those who do it on time. So this is Module 0, resources, done. What about Module 1? And this is how everything is done. So we're going to go over one module and that will do the job. So if you look at Module 1, it starts with some explanation and objectives. It tells you where you can find the information in the text. And more importantly, these are the videos. And none of them is really long. So watch the videos. All of them are videos. And then you can do the homework. So again, this is section 1.1. After you do that, remember the process is that you go through the PowerPoints in MOM, you go through the videos here, and you start the homework. You can do section by section or chapter by chapter. Now you go to 1.2, the same thing. You have a bunch of videos. You've already watched the PowerPoints, you do the homework, and so on and so forth. This is how you do the chapters. So one section, section 1.1, you've looked at the PowerPoints, you've watched the videos here, you're ready to do the homework, and of course you have done introduction to Myopenmath assignments, so you know how to input the information. So if you start, resume, so you answer a question, and that's the idea behind this. There's really no limit as far as how long it takes you to do the work and if you have to redo it. So you answer the question, it says enter an integer or decimal. So political scientist surveys 26 of the current 110 representatives. So 110 represents the population. So they are asking for the sample here, 26. And the population is 110. And notice, before even I do that, I could watch the videos here. Generally speaking, if you watch the videos, It will help you not only with this question, also with the rest of them. And again, some of them they have key terms, some of them they have read this, watch the video, so on and so forth. So I submit the question and it check marks or it tells me it's wrong. And if it's wrong, I get a similar question to do that. And I go to the next example and the next example and the next example, and I say I'm done. However, before I do that, something comes up. I can't finish this, so I intend to come back to that. For now, I'm going to click on done. Again, question 1 is done and the rest of them are unattempted. So when I come back to this, it lets me resume. Right now, I have a choice of resuming or exiting. So when I exit, it puts that grade in the gradebook, the portion that I've received, until I go back and finish it, or that would be the final grade for this assignment. So again, when you go to mom, after the calendar, you see module 0, spend some time on that to see what resources are available. After that, starting with module 1, scroll down to the videos, watch the videos, and then do the homework section by section.
Or one on Canvas. Now log into your class, read all the class announcements, start the class assignments, and email all your questions from class. Have a great semester.